So have you gotten laid yet, friend?
Well, I was hooking up with a girl last week.
Hooking up? What, were you connecting a VCR or something?
No, Eddie, you know, hooking up, getting together, making out.
Did you fuck her?
No,
Why not, Cannon?
she's not my type.
Did you have her naked?
Yeah.
Then she's your type. So what's the problem?
Nipple rings. The girl had nipple rings. Well, why does a girl with nipple rings want me? She's being titillated all day. That's so funny.
Nipple rings, titillated. That was a joke, right?
No, I didn't mean it like that. And that's a good one, Eddie. No, you see, I have this whole theory about girls with nipple rings. They're all about self-satisfaction and independence. She's not the kind of girl who would make a good wife.
A good wife? Who said anything about a good wife? This is sex.
No, see, that's where you and I disagree. I can't have sex with a girl unless I think I love her, and if I think I love her, then I will probably want to marry her.
So, what about the circus freak? Did you love her until you got her naked and saw the tool shed in her tits?
No, I knew I didn't love her from the beginning.
Why not?
Because she's fat.
What's that got to do with anything? More loving for the shoving, more pushing for the cushion, more mowing for the plowing, and if it's spring, the grass is growing.
What does that mean?
Fat chicks are more fun. They don't get as much attention as skinny girls, so they appreciate it more. Fat chick walks into a bar, most guys don't even notice. So, give the fat chick some tender love and care, let her know you're on her side. Take her out for donuts, man, she'll love you forever. Before you know it, you got a big fat girlfriend.
But I don't want a big fat girlfriend.
Sure you do. Big fat girlfriends, or BFGs as I call them, are great.
Why?
Well, they're like men with vaginas.
Yeah? How so?
Well, what do we like to do when we're together?
I don't know. Watch sports, go to movies, eat out.
Well, guess what?
What?
Fat chicks like to do all that too.
Really?
Yeah, fat chicks love to watch sports because most of them were daddy's little couch potato, grew up watching sports. So they're used to belching and farting and ordering pizza. They take these acts not as signs of sloth, but as tokens of love. Love between man, woman, and television. And women have good memories, so you don't have to explain things like sacrifice buns and icing.
Well, I don't understand those.
Neither do I. But you know what I really hate?
What?
Goaltending in basketball. I mean, isn't the point to keep the ball out of the basket? How can the judges determine...
You mean referees?
Whatever. How can the judges see the arch of those hands anyway? Those hands are like big, bony baseball gloves.
Yeah, but tell me more about fat chicks.
Okay, as I was saying, fat chicks love sports and they love movies.
How come?
Well, they get to dress up, go out and get fed popcorn, and sit on their ass for 2 hours.
Sounds great.
For $20, that's a date, pal. With a skinny chick. You gotta take into a club or a disco. And instead of sitting in a nice air-conditioned theater quietly enjoying the film, you gotta talk to the skinny bitch all night.
Yeah, that sucks.
I know.
So what about eating out? Do fat chicks like that too?
Of course. But let me back up here and tell you about the two types of skinny girls.
Two types?
Oh yeah, this has been scientifically proven. The first type is naturally skinny. You know, those high metabolism, stripper quality pieces of ass? These can be identified by lots of tattoos and small tits. Naturally skinnies are the kind that tend to ruin men's lives. Now you take this one out to eat, and she is gonna snarf down food like a damn pig. Steak, potatoes, death by chocolate desserts, all the foods that constipate the rest of us. Naturally skinnies will devour that shit.
How come?
Because naturally skinny is like a camel. They can go for long periods of time without food or water as long as they have cigarettes.
Oh, like a supermodel, right?
But when they need to restore and fuel for a few weeks, they get some schmuck to take them out for a nice expensive dinner date.
Oh, that reminds me of my high school biology class.
How come?
Well, the teacher kept a snake in a glass cage in the back of the classroom. And once a semester, us kids would gather a collection to buy a few rats to feed. All the boys would gather around close while all the girls squirmed away.
Oh, it's like looking in a mirror for them.
So what about the other type of skinny chick?
Oh, yeah, the conform skinny. They're even worse.
How so?
Well, these are the girls that once were fat, but now are skinny. They spent long hours in the weight room and the bathroom, trying to achieve their best possible body, and they're obsessed with keeping it.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Other than the fact that she will drive you insane. See, conformed skinny knows the freedom of fathood. She knows the joy of almond joy, the feels alright of cellulite, the comfort of wearing short sleeves on a breezy winter day. But she also knows that most guys want skinny chicks because cheekbones ring cell phones, and most girls want to be called on Monday for a Friday night fuck.
So how can I tell the difference between a naturally skinny and a conformed skinny?
It's in the head, my friend. It's all in the head. Girl's got a nice skinny body with a mouse-like shriveled face, naturally skinny. But the same body with a big bloated head and an extra chin or two, conformed skinny.
So which one should I go for?
Neither. I'm telling you, fat chicks are where it's at. They love to go out to eat. Take them for Chinese, pizza, or better yet, an all-you-can-eat buffet.
But that'll make them fatter.
Then they can't run away.
So why not just get a girl in a wheelchair?
Hey, that's an idea.
No, better yet, we'll start scoping the Special Olympics for some special girlfriends.
Okay, now that's just wrong.
No, I'll tell you what. We'll volunteer with a blind, and then set ourselves up on blind dates. We'll boil and freeze rocks like Eric Stoltz in Mask. This is hot, this is cold, and this
This is sick.
No, it's like Andrew Dice Clay says, 2 tits, a hole, and a heartbeat. That's all it takes. We'll find ourselves a couple of amputees and put that hypothesis to the test. Of course, to be fair, it should probably be a pass-fail test.
Alright, you're pissing me off. Tried to make a nice argument for the benefit of fat chicks, and you're turning this into a mockery, a disgrace.
Well, I'll never go for your fat chicks.
Why not?
Because they remind me of my mother.
Oh yeah, your mother's fat.
Yeah, and being fat isn't just a body size, it's a state of mind. Always being conscious of yourself, always second-guessing yourself, always wondering how do the thin people see me. No, I can't deal with that shit.
There are worse things to deal with.
Like what?
You ever get writer's block?
No. You're the artist. Checkmate.
Sometimes words come so easy to me, it's like I'm not even writing them. Like I'm God's tool. Divine intervention. Like sometimes I'll stay up real late at night, 4, 5 in the morning, just to see if I can outlast the other writers who are staying up late in their handmade prisons. Then God picks up my pen, writes it for me, and I put my name on it.
Isn't that plagiarism?
If I signed to God, it would be sacrilege.
Myself at the Chinese buffet, 6 hot drinks and shots tequila. Loaded up on the crab legs and on our way. 6 hot drinks and shots tequila. Don't mix the blood with the meat or swallow the shell. 6 hot drinks and shots tequila. Got my check now, the payoff's in hell. 6 hot drinks and shots tequila. 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 And who is the girl? I wanna talk to the girl. She's now in my world. I'm gonna talk to the girl.